Heinz General Store has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at heinzgeneralstore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store is a proud sponsor of Wyoming Indian basketball. Let's go, Chiefs! Dubois Medical Clinic wants to wish the Dubois Rams the best of luck at the regionals. When it comes to healthcare, Dubois Medical Clinic is here for you. They provide services for all members of your family, and they offer a sliding fee scale for qualifying patients. Schedule your appointment today. For the first-rate medical care in close to home in Dubois, count on the Dubois Medical Clinic. For more information, see their website at chccw.org. You may schedule your appointment online. Go Rams!
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Well, welcome to Natrona County High School. I'm Cody Beers, and we're getting ready for the 1A boys semifinal today. It'll be the Dubois Rams and the Farson-Eden Pronghorn. Farson-Eden comes into this game 11-12 on the season. Dubois comes in 21-2 after a 72-22 win over Hewlett yesterday. The Rams, they've been on a roll, and they've only lost twice this year. They play very well together, and today we'll have Dubois and Farson-Eden coming up in the 1A boys semifinal. Earlier tonight, the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs lost 55-34 to the Moorcroft Lady Wolves, and before that it was Shoshone bowing to Big Piney. It was Big Piney 60 and Shoshone 57. Big Piney will play for a consolation championship. On the other side, Moorcroft, they'll play for a 2A girls championship. So we've got the 1A boys here. We apologize that Wind River's not on tonight. Well, we'll have them tomorrow. No matter when they play, it'll be tomorrow. The championship, we'll have it on the Wind River Radio Network. Or if they're in another game, we'll have that one. So we apologize for that. Unfortunately, Dubois sponsor stepped forward, and the Rams are on. So here we are at the 1A boys semifinal. And tonight, Dubois comes in 21-2. They score 66 points a game, give up 36, shoot 30% from behind the arc, 60% inside the arc, and 64% at the free throw line. This Dubois team, well, they're led by the junior guard, Cody Wright, who moved in this year to Dubois, and he's been doing very well for Dubois. He's the leading scorer in the state. He comes in averaging for Dubois 24 points a game and 10 rebounds, also 4.5 assists and 1.9 blocks is the Cody Wright. Also scoring in double figures for this Dubois team is Ryan Wells. Wells comes in averaging 13.2 points a game and 4.9 steals. The third member, the three-headed monster, so to speak, Max Clar. He comes in averaging 17.1 points a game and 9 rebounds. And then you've got the role players, Clayton Rux at 5.2 points a game, Caden Chamley at 3.8 points a game. River Beasley at 2.5 points a game. Those are your guys that have to come in and get good minutes. Also Nate Hinkle, Jonah Ord, Jack Hinkle, Nick Novice. They'll see time possibly in this game for Dubois. Hewlett on the other side, well, Hewlett. Sorry, it's been a long day. Farson-Eden on the other side, they come in averaging 43 points a game. They give up 43. They shoot 31% from behind the arc, 43% inside the arc, and 55% at the free throw line. Leading scorer on this team, 14.6 points a game and 5 rebounds, is Trevor Jones. The second leading scorer is Kaysen Macy at 6.9 points a game and 4 rebounds. Aiden Neese also at 6.9 points a game and 4.3 rebounds. And Creed Jones at 6.8 points a game, 2.9 assists, and 2.5 steals for the Farson-Eden Pronghorn. They're coached by Rick Mickelson. They're 11-12 on the season. Dubois Rams coached by Kyle Miller. They're 21-2 on the season, and we're about 3.5 minutes away from the starting lineups here at Natrona County High School. I'm Cody Beers. It's going to be a blast. Hey, up in the upper country, we're rooting for the Rams too in the lower country. We'll be back on KWYW after a break. This is the Bailey Enterprises pregame show on 99.1 FM.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Dubois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment. Let's go Rams! The Dubois Rams boys and girls basketball teams are headed for the playoffs, and Wyoming Community Bank of Dubois, Riverton, and Lander is leading the cheers. Go Rams! If you're looking for a residential mortgage or business loan in Dubois, contact Katie Becker at Wyoming Community Bank at 502 West Ramshorn. Katie knows the area and she knows lending. For a banking relationship that will stand the test of time, drop in and see Katie at Wyoming Community Bank in Dubois. Member FDIC. And once again, go Rams.
Welcome back. As we're in the final minute, Dubois heading toward Coach Kyle Miller in their bench, and the Farson-Eden Pronghorn heading toward their bench and Coach Rick Mickelson. Pronghorns in the white home uniforms and green and gold, and it says Pronghorns across their chest. On the other side, the Rams out in their blue travel uniforms and gold numbers. It says Rams across their chest. And tonight it'll be the blue and gold versus the white, green, and gold of the Pronghorns of Farson-Eden. These two teams play each other quite a bit. They're out of the same conference. And we're about ready for the starting lineups. The big Ram is out on the field with the number 0 on its back. First starter for the Rams At guard, it'll be Ryan Wells. And Ryan scoring 13.2 points a game, 4.9 steals. Next up, Cody Wright, 24 points a game, 10 rebounds, 4.5 assists, and 2 blocks. Third starter, Clayton Rux, 5.2 points a game. The fourth starter, Caden Chamley, at 3.8 points a game. And the fifth starter, the big man on the inside, 17.1 points and 9 rebounds. It'll be Max Klar. So your starters. For the Farson-Eden Pronghorn, it'll be Cree Jones, averaging 6.8 points, 2.9 assists, 2.5 steals. Second starter, Simeon Stotts, comes in averaging 2.1 points a game. Third starter, Trevor Jones, at 14.6 points a game and 5 rebounds. The fourth starter is Cash Jones. Don't have any stats on him. And the final starter is Levi Johnson. Ryan Wells, Cody Wright, Clayton Rux, Caden Chamley, and Max Klar for the Dubois Rams. They're going to step it in. Cody Wright's going to jump it up for Dubois, and he'll go up against Trevor Jones of Farson-Eden. And we're about to tip it off here at Natrona County High School, the 1A Boys State Semifinal. And jumping it up early, the Pronghorns' Trevor Jones. So they'll throw the ball finally, and the Pronghorn will control the opening tip. It'll be Cree Jones out on the right wing, guarded closely by Ryan Wells. Cree Jones drives the right side, kicks it off baseline to Simeon Stotts, and he'll bring it out top of the key to Cash Jones. Left side, Trevor Jones. Trevor, green tennis shoes for him out on the floor. Not sure where you find those, but it's quite the color scheme. Green, gold, and white for the Pronghorns. Here's Cree Jones out on the left wing, guarded closely by Ryan Wells. Cody Wright also out top. He's guarding Trevor Jones. Dubois with great job on defense so far. 7:13 to play first quarter, and we'll get a double dribble on Trevor Jones. It'll be a turnover on the Farson-Eden Pronghorns. So substitutes right away for the Pronghorns. We'll get Aiden Neese in the game, 6.9 points, 4.3 rebounds, and Kaysen Macy at 6.9 points and 4 rebounds. Here's Ryan Wells. Wells drives left side to Rux. Now to Max Klar. He'll go in the lane, hit the 4-foot shot. Max Klar goes up strong. And the Dubois Rams lead it 2-0 on the WowToday.com scoreboard. Back the other way, Cree Jones in the corner. Trevor Jones could have been called for a walk there. They did not call it. Back to Jones. Now outside to Cash Jones and Cree Jones. Cree drives along the right side. Can't go anywhere. Kicks it to Cash Jones. Now to Cree Jones. Inside. Shot up, not good by Aiden Neese, and then he'll hit the putback. 2-2 is the score. Wright over the 10-second line. Wright terminates his dribble, finds Klar on the left wing. Back to Wright. He'll stop, pop the three-pointer. Front of the rim, not good. Rebound taken away by Kaysen Macy of Farson-Eden. Down court, we did get a final in from the Ford Wyoming Center, as hitting the shot is Kaysen Macy of Farson. But Rocky wins it tonight in 2A girls action, 35-32 over Sundance. So Wyoming Indian will play Sundance tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. in the third place game. Here's Ryan Wells on the drive for Dubois. And we're tied up 4 apiece between these rivals. In football, in track, just about anything, they meet each other on the playing fields. And they know each other very well. Here's Cody Wright in the lane, guarding Trevor, and he'll be fouled on the play. Trevor Jones fouled, and we'll see who that foul's on. It's going to go on Caden Chamley, his first foul. And to the line, Trevor Jones. He'll shoot 2. First one good. Farson with the 5-4 lead. 5:15 to play, first quarter. We're sitting way up top in the NCHS building inside a booth. Last game very loud. Jones will hit the second free throw, and it's 6-4 Farson-Eden over Dubois. 5:15 to play, first quarter. There's Ryan Wells across the timeline. Wells in the corner. Max Clar, they'll do a give and go, and Wells will lose the ball out of bounds. It'll go off the Pronghorns, Aiden Neese. So Dubois basketball, 5:03 to play first quarter. A lot of pushing and shoving going on out there as Dubois tries to line up for their play. Clar trying to pick. Ball's going to come into Cody Wright. Cody Wright, surrounded by 3 people. He'll be fouled, and Cody Wright will go to the free throw line. That foul going to go on Cree Jones of Farson, his first. 6-4 ball game, 5 minutes to play, first quarter. Cody Wright at the line. He'll shoot 2. First one is good. So Wright with a point, and it's 6-5 Farson-Eden over Dubois. Second one from Wright is good. 6-6 ball game here at Natrona County High School. Farson basketball almost halfway through this first quarter. Here's Jones, left side to Trevor Jones, and they're moving out to double team him at every chance they can. This Dubois matchup zone defense. Chamley comes over, bodies up. Kason Macy, but Aiden Neese with the rebound and putback. He's got 4, and Farson-Eden leads at 8-6. Back the other way, Wells. Clark's going to be doubled. To Wells down the lane. He'll miss the shot, but he'll be knocked to the ground. And Ryan Wells is going to shoot free throws for the Dubois Rams. 4:23 to play, first quarter. First foul going to be called on Aiden Neese. So Wells back up there. He'll attempt the free throw. Shot on the way, not good. Wells will get a second. 2 points so far for Ryan Wells. Eyes it, fires it, and misses. It's long. Rebound on the play by Cash Jones. Off to Cree Jones. He'll bring it over the timeline. Be double teamed right away. Left side on the angle to Cash Jones. Back to Cree Jones. Nearly loses it. Around the horn, Trevor Jones. It's Jones cubed in this game. Here's Cash Jones, top of the key. He'll dribble around to the left side of the Rams defense. Bring it back up top of the key to Trevor Jones. He'll dribble around, and they're just running clock. Nothing fancy here. As Jones passes to Jones, and a steal by Ryan Wells. He'll go in, lay it up, and be fouled on the play. And a turnover by Farson-Eden translates to a foul on Ryan Wells, and free throws coming up. That'll be the first foul on Trevor Jones. Third team foul on Natrona. 3:40 to play, first quarter. Ryan Wells back at the line, and this time he hits the free throw. So 1 for 3 at the line for Ryan Wells. He's got 3 points, and Farson-Eden leads it 8-7 on the WyoToday.com scoreboard. Second free throw, not good, as they're going to say, Wells stepped over the line. I don't know how you'd ever prove that, right or wrong, because it's basically the official, the only one looking at the line. 8-7, Farson-Eden. Here's Cree Jones over the timeline. Left side, Cash Jones. Back to Cree Jones. In on the block. Shot up, not good by Kason Macy, but the putback by Aiden Neese. He's got 6 points, and Farson-Eden leads at 10-7. Here's Wells back the other way. Can't do anything, finds Max Clar, and then Clar throws it away. Stolen away on the play by Aiden Neese. Down the other way, turnaround shot put up by Trevor Jones is good. Timeout Dubois. Farson-Eden 12. Dubois 7. 2:58 to play first quarter. We're back after a break on KWYW, and we're streaming on YouTube at WYO Today.
In any sport, athletes face the chance of sustaining an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.
Welcome back. 12-7 ball game, 2:58 to play first quarter. It'll be Dubois basketball as Clayton Rux takes the ball out on the far end of the court. He'll find Cody Wright, and Rux will bring it over the timeline. So Rux to Max Clark, 17-footer, not good. Rebound by Neese to Cree Jones. Here comes Jones across the timeline. 2:41 to play. Farson doing a nice job down underneath, and now Trevor Jones walks with the ball. That'll be turnover number 3 on Farson-Eden. 2:38 to play first quarter. 12-7 ball game. Here's Wells. He'll bring it into Rux. Rux over the timeline. Drops it off to Clark. Now Ryan Wells. Left side, Cody Wright. Cody Wright has not touched the ball much so far in this game. Wright wanted the shot, couldn't get it. Right side to Chamley, now back to Wells. Wells running one-hander, shot not good. And taking the ball away from Clark is Kason Macy of Farson. 2:11 to play first quarter. Farson-Eden leads this one 12-7. Inside, ball will go out of bounds. It'll go off Chamley and out of bounds. So Farson-Eden basketball, 2:03 to play first quarter. Once you get past the fluff and the build-up for the game, it's just basketball at that point. And who can handle this big crowd the best? Here's Cree Jones. Inside, turnover as it hits Kason Macy in the chest. And coming up with the basketball is Ryan Wells. Dubois basketball, 1:45 to play, first quarter. Rams trail 12-7. Here's Clark from the free throw line. It's good. Max Clark now with 4 points. And the score now 12-9. Dubois inches a bit closer with 1.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here's Cree Jones down court. Cree almost exclusively a right-handed player. You don't see him dribble with that left hand much. To Trevor Jones. Left side on the angle to Cash Jones. Jones back up top to Cree. Cree in the corner to Cash. A lot of Joneses on the floor. There's 3 of them out there for most of this one. Here's a nice defensive play by Dubois. Caden Chamley will knock the ball out of bounds as they tried to find Kason Macy on the post-up move with 57 seconds to play in the first quarter. Farson-Eden basketball, 12-9 ball game. There's Trevor Jones not getting the ball inbounds, finally gets it into Cree Jones. Cash Jones out near the top of the key. Kicks it off left side to Cash Jones. Now Trevor Jones. Nothing going on as Jones just stands there and uses time, and maybe that is part of the plan. But Cody Wright now going to be whistled for his first foul. Trying to force things to happen is Cody Wright. Farson-Eden came in with a plan, and that's to slow things down. And so far it's working. 34 seconds to play, first quarter. Here's Cree Jones across the timeline, left side, and they're going to play for one shot if they can get it. Trevor Jones back to Cree Jones. Cree, left side. Can't throw it anywhere. Finds Cash Jones. Now right side to Trevor Jones. 11 seconds. Ryan Wells out on Trevor Jones. Ryan with the steal. To Clark. Back to Wells. Running one-hander at the buzzer. And he hits it. It's good. On the putback shot for Ryan Wells. 12-11 after a quarter. Great play there by Ryan Wells. Had a running one-hander. It missed, but he got his own rebound and put it back in at the buzzer after one quarter. It's Farson-Eden 12, Dubois 11. This is Dubois Rams basketball on KWYW, and we're streaming on YouTube at WYO Today.
To be healthier, you may have made a commitment to improve your physical health, but don't forget about your financial health. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union is listed as one of the healthiest credit unions in the U.S., and we are the healthiest credit union in Wyoming, according to depositaccounts.com. Don't risk having your accounts anywhere else. Become a member today and accomplish your first resolution by becoming healthier. Financially speaking, that is. Federally insured by NCUA. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
Welcome back, 12-11 ball game as we open the second quarter. Ryan Wells in that first quarter with 5 points for Dubois. And it's a 12-11 ball game here as we enter quarter two. Clayton Rux on the left wing finds Cody Wright. He's guarded closely by Creed Jones. Wright will get a pick from Max Clark. He'll stop, pop the jumper, front of the rim. That's two front of the rims for Cody Wright. He'll get another shot out here at Three-Land, and it's long. Rebound taken away by Creed Jones. So far, Cody Wright 0 for 4 from the field in this game. Right side, Trevor Jones. 12-11 ball game. Farson-Eden over Dubois. Just into the second quarter play. Here's Creed Jones. Left side to Trevor Jones. Nothing fancy here as Farson just trying to run clock and stay close to the high-powered Dubois Rams. They know they can't match them bucket for bucket, so they're just going to run clock. Here's Clayton Rux, great defense, and Jones will throw the ball off Rux's leg and out of bounds. 6:41 to play second quarter. Farson leads it 12-11 on the WyoToday.com scoreboard. Cash Jones with the ball out of bounds. Brings it into Trevor Jones. Farson-Eden with the basketball. Driving it inside, now outside, right around the lane to Creed Jones. Inside to the big man, and he'll throw it through the legs of Creed Jones and out of bounds. Making that pass was Aiden Neese, who had 6 points in the first quarter. So Dubois basketball. 12-11 ball game. We're a minute and a half into the second, and nobody has scored. There's Ryan Wells inside, and he'll be fouled on the play by Aiden Reese. And we'll get free throws for Dubois. Second foul on Aiden Neese. So Wells to the line. Spins it in his hands and hits the shot. Ryan Wells with 6 points. Four points for Max Clark and 2 points for Cody Wright. Second one on the way for Wells, in and out. Rebound Wright. His putback is good, and they'll get him. They're going to say charge, and how do you get a charge underneath the basket like that? I don't think you can make that call. He got a rebound and went right back up with it, and they're going to say player control foul. Second foul on Cody Wright. Here's Cree Jones. 12-12 ball game. Second quarter from Natrona County High School. Shot up, not good by Farson, and Max Clark with the rebound. Even up, 12 apiece. Low scoring affair so far. Here's Clark, right side to Ryan Wells. He's guarded by Trevor Jones. Underneath to Cody Wright, lay it up good. That was a nice inlet pass from Ryan Wells. And Cody Wright now with 4 points. Dubois back in the lead. And that'll be the second lead change of this game. Jones on the outside finds Trevor Jones. Inlet pass to Cree Jones. And then we'll get Clayton Rux on the foul. So Clayton Rux with his first foul. Fourth team foul on Dubois. And it'll be Farson basketball with 5:17 to play first half. Here's Trevor Jones, leading scorer for Farson. Clear out by midcourt. He'll be guarded closely by Cody Wright. To Jones. Now Cree Jones at the top of the key. Steal for Wright. Picked up by Wells. Cross-court pass picked up by Rux. He'll give it to Cody Wright. Down on the baseline. Wright gets the baseline up and under. Wow. What a move by Cody Wright. He went up and under from behind the basket. And that's 6 points now for Cody Wright. And Dubois now extends its lead to 16-12. Here's Trevor Jones inside. Block shot by Ryan Wells. Saved back in by Cree Jones, but he'll step on the line and out of bounds. Dubois basketball with 4:34 to play. We'll get a substitute in for the Rams. It'll be River Beasley entering the game, and Clayton Rux will leave. And it'll be Dubois basketball. So Wright tries to get open. They'll find it to Max Clark. And Dubois across the timeline. Here's Wells. He'll drive the lane, kick it left side to Clark. His one-handed jumper, not good. Rebound Wells. Outside to Cody Wright. Dubois will reset. 4:17 to play. Here's a running one-hander by Wright. He just left it short. So Wright in this game, 2 out of 6 from the field in the first half. In the corner, Jones. Trevor Jones going to take the baseline on Chamley. Back to Cree Jones. Now outside to Trevor Jones. Trevor rises for the 10-footer. Not good. Great rebound. River Beasley was in the right place, and then he throws it to Wells, goes behind his back. 1-on-2 in the lane. Jump shot, not good. And it's those running one-handers that don't go for Ryan Wells. And then we'll get a foul on River Beasley of Dubois. That'll be team foul number 5 on Dubois. 3:40 to play first half. Dubois leads by 4. It's 16-12. 1A boys state championship semifinals here at Natrona County High School. The winner plays tomorrow for a state championship. Loser comes back, plays for third place. That's like playing for a C grade when you've got a D+. Here's a steal, Ryan Wells. Wells loses the ball, and they're going to say he walked with the basketball. If he would have stopped and held the ball, he would have been fine. Turnover on Dubois, their second. 16-12, 3:22 to play, second period. 1A boys semifinal. We'll have a 2A boys score in from the Wind River game coming up. Hopefully here soon. 3:14 to play first half. Dubois leads it 16-12. Again, Farson running clock. Trevor Jones running it to Cree Jones. He'll be double teamed out top of the key. He'll dribble through it and be called for the double dribble. Not a good ball handler is the point guard when you put pressure on him. 3:02 to play. Dubois basketball. Dubois leads by 4. It's 16-12. There's River Beasley. Back to Ryan Wells. Behind his back. Crossover dribble. Nice ball handling. finds Max Clark. Had the jump shot, didn't take it. Now to Cody Wright. Wright dribbles right side, finds Clark inside, lay it up, good. Max Clark just wished that ball over the rim, and it went there. 18-12 Dubois, 2:35 to go in the first half, and we'll get a timeout taken by Rick Mickelson of Farson-Eden. 2:33 to play first half. It's Dubois 18, Farson-Eden 12. We're back after a break on KWYW and streaming live on YouTube at WYO Today.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Welcome back, 18-12 ball game. Farson-Eden misses a shot. Here's Ryan Wells on the other end to River Beasley. Three-pointer's good. River Beasley from deep, and it's 21-12 Dubois. The Rams, like I was talking to a guy here in the booth a few minutes ago, you think if they'd build a lead, they'd probably hold off Farson, and now it's a 9-point lead with 2:04 to play in the first half. Dubois a lot better second quarter, and a foul on the inside, and we'll see who that one goes on. As going to the hole that time, Trevor Jones. And the foul going to go on Caden Chamley, his second. So to the line, Trevor Jones. He'll hit the first one. He's got 5 points, and it's 21-13 with 1:57 to play first half. So Jones back up there. He'll get another. Second one on the way, not good. Rebound, Max Clark. Dubois basketball. Here's Cody Wright. He'll bring it across the timeline. Guarded closely by Cree Jones of Farson. Right side right, behind his back twice. Now back again, and then he bounces it off his foot and has to pick it up. Right side Wells. Wells with the big push, no foul call. And the rebound by Cree Jones. Down court to the big man, lays it up and good is Aiden Neese. I don't know if he was lazy or what, but he broke, and he was able to get the layup. 21-15, 1:20 to play on that play. For some reason, Neese was way down court. Here's a long shot put up by Clark, not good. And Cody Wright now to the hole. He'll be knocked to the ground that time by Aiden Neese. It was going to be a heavy hit and foul. And Cody Wright gets up. He'll shoot free throws. As that foul on Neese, his third. And to the free throw line will go Cody Wright. Wright 2 of 2 at the line with 6 points. First one on the way, good. We'll get a substitute now as River Beasley will come out. And Clayton Rux comes back in. Also out is the big man, Neese. And now a much smaller lineup for the Pronghorn. Second free throw on the way from Wright is good. So he's got 6 in the quarter, and the lead 23-15 for Dubois. 1 minute to play in this first half. Here's a pass toward Cree Jones, and he's mad at his teammate, Cash Jones, as they throw it out of bounds. Turnover, Farson. Dubois basketball. Rux will inbound it to Max Clark. Now he'll take it back to Ryan Wells, and then Wells flips it out of bounds as The ball went one way, and Caden Chamley went the other. Turnover Dubois, 56 seconds to play. More substitutes in the game for Farson. First time we've seen Levi Johnson in the game. Farson basketball. Trevor Jones with the ball. Dubois pressing in backcourt to Cree Jones. Down court. Kason Macy in the corner. Back outside to Cree Jones. 40 seconds to play. 8-point lead for Shoshone. Sorry. Dubois. Too many games this weekend. There's Jones on the outside. Can't go anywhere. Finds Trevor Jones. He's not looking around. A wide open Kason Macy under the hoop. Right side, Cash Jones. 16 seconds, now 15, as they play for the final shot. Dubois out on the double team as they extend the defense. Cree Jones, now Trevor Jones in the lane, shot up good. Nice job there by Farson, taking it down to the final buzzer and hitting the shot. Halfway through this game, it's Dubois 23, Farson-Eden 17. We'll be back with a halftime show brought to you by WyoToday.com. Coming up next, this is Dubois Rams basketball on KWYW, and we're streaming on YouTube at WYO Today.
Hi, this is Terry Banker. I'm minister at New Hope Christian Church in Lander, Wyoming. We want to support the kids of this area academically, athletically, and spiritually. Our address is 630 Mount Hope Drive. Come to Sunday school at 9:30 and our worship service at 10:45.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places, and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here, given our wide range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
There are two ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Welcome back. At the half, it's Dubois 23 and the Farson-Eden Pronghorn 17. We did get a score in from the Ford Wyoming Center. After one quarter, it's Wind River 15 and Bighorn 15. And Bighorn's been playing good basketball here in the last couple weeks. They've got a big kid that matches up well against Wind River. And the Cougars are in for a fight tonight at the Ford Wyoming Center. Here it's 23-17. Interesting first half as Farson-Eden has tried to slow down the game and work for one shot about every minute. And it's forced Dubois to bring their defense out and try to force turnovers. And that has happened somewhat as Dubois with 4 turnovers and Farson-Eden with 10 in the first half. First half for Dubois, they shot 8 of 20 from the field. That's 40%. 1 of 5 from three-point land, 20%, and 6 of 10 at the free throw line for 60%. On the other side for Farson-Eden, 50% from the field, 7 of 14. They did not shoot a 3 in the first half, and they were 3 of 4 at the free throw line for 75%. Individually for the Farson-Eden Pronghorn, 7 first half points for Trevor Jones, the leading scorer on this team. He played all 16 minutes of the first half. He does have 1 assist and 1 personal foul. 2 points for Kaysen Macy and 8 points for Aiden Neese, the big man who has 3 personal fouls after playing 12-21 of the first half. For the Dubois Rams in the first half, Ryan Wells was 6 points. He had 2 rebounds, he had a block shot, and he had 5 steals and an assist in the first half. Excellent first half for Ryan Wells. Cody Wright ends up with 8 points. He was 4 of 4 at the free throw line. He has 2 rebounds and assist in the first half. River Beasley hit his only shot, a 3-pointer in that second quarter. He's got 2 rebounds and played 4 minutes, 22 seconds of the first half. Max Clark finishes the first half with 6 points and 2 rebounds. He had 1 block shot, and he played all 16 minutes of the first half. And those are your scorers for Dubois. So Ryan Wells, Cody Wright, and Max Clark play all 16 minutes for Coach Kyle Miller in the first half. Points off turnovers, Dubois scored 12 and Farson with 4. Second chance points, Farson with 6 points, Dubois with 4. Only 1 3-pointer in the first half. Kind of old school basketball here as Farson tried to slow it down, and River Beasley with the only 3-pointer in the first half. Again, the largest lead, Dubois was up 21-12, and they led by 9 points. There was 2 lead changes and 4 ties in the first half. And at the half, it's Dubois 23, the Farson-Eden Pronghorn 17. We're back after a break. This is Dubois Rams basketball on KWYW, and we're streaming on YouTube at WYO Today.
College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degree.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Hello, I'm Janice K. Bradley, and I'm here to tell you the miracle that Fremont Therapy did in making it possible for my left hand to ever work again. I went to the orthopedic surgeon with this broken hand, and that's when he told me that I would not bend again. So I was really discouraged. Mitch is the hand specialist, and so he's the one that worked and got me where I could bend my hand. The atmosphere is so friendly and professional, which is a combination you don't always get.
For more information, visit FremontTherapyGroup.com. What access?
Welcome back. Dubois leads at 23-17 as we get ready to enter this third quarter of play. It'll be the same 5 starters for the Dubois Rams. Max Klar on the floor, along with Caden Chamley, Clayton Rux, Cody Wright, and Ryan Wells. On the other side, the 5 starters back on the floor, with the exception of, I guess, Aiden East comes off the bench. It'll be Creed Jones, Simeon Stotts, Trevor Jones, Cash Jones, and Levi Johnson. Here's Trevor Jones in the lane. He'll kick it outside to Cash Jones. Now to Creed Jones. Pronghorn's coming right at us as we're on one end of the floor inside the broadcast booth at Natrona County High School. Here's Trevor Jones. Nice move to the hoop. And the rebound taken away by Chamley. So Chamley cleans up the boards. He'll find Max Klar down the lane. Klar's going to go right over the top of Simeon Stotts. Lay it up and good. And 8 points now for Max Klar. 25-15 ball game. Actually, I'm sorry, 25-17 ball game. Outside, Cash Jones drives the lane, kicks it off to Stotts, who brings it back to Cree Jones. Cree looking for somewhere to go with it. Can't do that. Finds Simeon Stotts. Right side, Trevor Jones. Jones dribbles toward the middle of the floor, tries to cut through Cody Wright and Clayton Rux. Goes down, but saves it back to Cash Jones. He'll give it up to Cree Jones. Jones, left side. Back to Trevor. Took off, almost walked with it. Now he breaks through the lane, got a step on Cody Wright, and he'll be fouled. Trevor Jones will go to the line. Foul on the play will be the third on Chamley. So Caden Chamley with 3, and Trevor Jones steps up to shoot 2. First one is good. 8 points for Trevor Jones, and the Dubois lead is 7. 6:32 to play, third quarter. Jones making his 6th free throw attempt. It's good. 9 points for Trevor Jones. He's also 5 out of 6 at the free throw line. 6-point game, 25-19. Dubois with the lead. Here's Ryan Wells. Inside, posting up. Cody Wright, shot up and good. Why not go to your big man? He scores from about 3 feet, banks it in. It's 27-19. Pronghorns left side to Trevor Jones. Tries to drive on Wright, can't get a step that time. 6 minutes to play, third quarter. There's Jones on the outside. Working hard on the inside for Farson, trying to get home. Open is Kaysen Macy. Halftime score in from the event center. Wind River by 2 over Bighorn. It's 26-24. 5:39 here, 27-19 lead for Dubois. Here's a steal by Chamley. He'll kick it out to Wright. And Ryan Wells will bring it across the timeline. Ryan nearly walked, no call. to Cody Wright, top of the key. 5:21 to play, third quarter. 8-point lead for Dubois. Here's Wright. He'll jump and swish. From 15, Cody Wright. Cody Wright with 12 points now, and the lead is 10 for the Dubois Rams. 29-19, 5 minutes to play here as Neese in the game. His turnaround shot going to be not good, and we'll get Max Klar with the foul. Max, good defense, but Klar going to be whistled for his first foul. Again, halftime score in from the Ford Wyoming Center. Wind River 26 and Bighorn 24. So to the line, Neese, 8 points, now 9 as he hits the first free throw. 29-20 lead for the Dubois Rams. Neese with another free throw attempt on the way. The big man playing with 3 fouls. Already Neese 2 points over his season average and now in double figures with 10. So 29-21 Dubois, 4:58 to play, third quarter. Here's Clayton Rux. He'll bring it across the timeline, give it up to Ryan Wells. Wells sets the offense, guiding Rux, telling him to go to the other side to Max Klar. Now Wells. Wells trying to post up Cody Wright. Around the other side, Clayton Rux. Now in the corner, Max Klar and Ryan Wells for 3. Good! Right in front of the Dubois bench. He turns around and exhorts on the Dubois fans. Wells with 9. Inside shot by Neese. And we'll see free throws again by Aiden Neese. I thought. Nope. It's going to come from Creed Jones. That foul going to be the first on Ryan Wells. Third team foul on Dubois. As Creed Jones steps to the line, he'll shoot 2. First one, good. So Farson-Eden staying within striking distance, hitting free throws. They're 5 out of 5 in this quarter. They've only missed 1 free throw in the game. Second one on the way is good. 32-23. Farson-Eden shooting 9 of 10 from the free throw line. Here's Cody Wright over the timeline. Wright's going to drive in the lane, find Max Klar. His shot up, not good, but Max will be fouled on the play. And with 4:06 to play, we've got a foul on who? Oh, it's going to be number 4 on Aiden Neese. So Neese with 10 points, he's going to have to go to the bench with those 4 fouls. Maybe, as Klar hits the first free throw. He's got 9. And Neese will sit down with 4:06 to play, third quarter. Second one on the way from Klar is good. Max Klar in double figures with 10 points. And it's 34-23. Third quarter score in this 1A boys basketball semifinal. Here's Cash Jones, sorry. Too many Joneses on this team. Right side to Cree Jones. He'll be double teamed. Now outside to Cash, now to Cree, and they're double teaming all over the place, the Dubois Rams. Outside, Trevor Jones. He'll set it up, top of the key. Trying to go on Cody Wright. He'll get inside, run into his own guy, and miss the shot. Rebound, Cody Wright. Dubois by 11. Down court, Ryan Wells. And it'll go off Clayton Rux and out of bounds as Rux ran toward the sideline and tried to save it in. 3:24 to play, third period. Farson-Eden basketball. Down court, pass to Trevor Jones. He thought about a 3, didn't take it, finds Cash Jones. Now he'll attempt the 3, it's good. And he turns and claps right in Cody Wright's face. Trevor Jones with 3, and we'll get a player control foul on Dubois' Ryan Wells. And on Wells, that'll be foul number 2. 34-26. Farson trying to stay close in this one. And so far, they're doing just that. 3:06 to play, third quarter. Farson basketball. Here's Creed Jones. He'll walk it across the timeline. Farson, they've scored 5 in a row. Here's Creed Jones, right side to Cash Jones. Back to Cree. Cree left side, bounce pass on the angle to Trevor Jones. His shot not good. Rebound Clayton Rux to Cody Wright. And then Ryan Wells loses it off his foot. And it'll be picked up by Cree Jones in the lane. Shot not good. And Cody Wright high with the rebound for the Dubois Rams. Down court, Chamley. And his pass will be knocked out of bounds. 2:25 to play, third quarter. Dubois leads Farson-Eden 34-26. Here's Rux. Rux looking for somebody to throw it to. Finds Chamley on the far side of the court. Chamley walks with a basketball. Turnover, Dubois. About the time you think the Rams are pulling away, then we have a couple turnovers or a couple buckets. 2:21 to play, 34-26. Timeout, Farson-Eden. It'll be Rick Mickelson saying, I want a full timeout. 2:18 to play, third quarter. Dubois 34, Farson-Eden 26. We're back after a break on KWYW, and we're streaming on YouTube at WYO Today.
Sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Welcome back. Dubois leads it 34-26. 2:18 to play, third quarter. The winner of this game plays the winner of the next game, Saratoga and Upton, tomorrow in the 1A Boys State Basketball Championship. And right now, Dubois with an 8-point lead, but it just doesn't feel totally comfortable. Farson basketball. Here's Cash Jones. Outside around the corner to Trevor Jones. Jones going to drive toward the baseline. Made a jump stop. Brought it back out to Creed Jones on that left side. Back to Cash. He'll dribble around the right side. Terminate his dribble. And then throw it right to Farson coach Rick Mickelson. Tried to find Trevor Jones, but it went right to Coach Mickelson. And I think he could have hit a three from there if he would have tried. Dubois basketball on the turnover. There's Cody Wright. Good-looking young basketball player. Lived in Dubois, I understand, until he was about 5th grade, and then moved back with his family. He's a junior. Ryan Wells a senior, Max Clark a senior. They've got the team to make the state championship run as Clark misses a shot in the lane. And taking it away from River Beasley is Cree Jones. So down court, Trevor Jones for three, not good. Rebound, Cree Jones inside to Cash Jones. He'll lay it up and good. 1:14 to play, third quarter. And it's 34-28. The lead is cut to 6. Dubois back the other way, Max Clark. He says, we're going to keep this lead for a while. 12 points for Clark, and it's 36-28. Third quarter, Natrona County High School. Getting colder outside. They're saying maybe some snow tonight into tomorrow. There was a little bit of precip on my windshield as I left the event center to drive over here to NCHS for this 1A semifinal. 38 seconds, Trevor Jones says, I'm going to hold it and wait. 30 seconds to play. He's going to hold it for almost a minute. Cody Wright gets down. He says, I'm going to play some defense, and Trevor bounced it a couple times. gives it up to Cree Jones. Now right side to Trevor Jones. 18 seconds to play. Now down toward 10 seconds. Here's Trevor. He'll try to go past Cody Wright in the lane, draw the foul on Creighton Rux. And on Rux, it'll be a foul, and Trevor Jones with a nifty move, he'll shoot free throws. Second foul on Rux. And to the line, Trevor Jones. He's got 12 points, and he'll shoot 2 with 8.6 seconds to play, third quarter. Shot on the way, not good. Second miss by Trevor Jones. He's 5 for 7 from the free throw line and 12 points. Jones eyes it, fires it, and misses. Rebound, Ryan Wells to Cody Wright. 6 seconds to play. He'll pull up for 3, not good. Rebound, Max Clark. He'll bounce it off the front of the rim at the buzzer. We've played 3 quarters. Hey, it's 8 minutes to a state championship berth for the Dubois Rams and the Farson-Eden Pronghorn. Dubois 36, Farson 28. We're back after a break on KWYW, and we're streaming live on YouTube at WYO Today.
Feels like spring. Makes you want to go for a drive, kick a few tires, and see all the latest cars and trucks up at Frontline Motors. Frontline Motors has a wide selection of quality used vehicles, from cars to SUVs to trucks, and they're all priced to move. One of them is right for you. Is your next car or truck waiting at Frontline Motors? There's only one way to find out. Drive up Airport Road, take a test drive, and make it yours. Then join the hundreds of other folks who say, I got mine at Frontline. Frontline Motors.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
Welcome back. Teams on the floor. It'll be Dubois basketball as we open the final 8 minutes of this 1A boys semifinal. There's Rux. He'll bring it in to Ryan Wells. Wells guarded closely by Trevor Jones. He'll find Rux. Back to Cody Wright. Now cross court to Max Clark. Top of the key now, Ryan Wells. Left side to Beasley. Top of the key, Wright. 7:42 to play. Dubois stretching it out, running their offense. Here's Wright. He'll pull back for 3. It was online, but not good. Rebound, Rux. Nice job, and then we'll get a foul that time on Levi Johnson. First foul on Levi Johnson. And we'll get substitute in. It'll be Neese. Mickelson says, Neese, get in there. You got 4 fouls. Keep that in mind. 8-point lead for Dubois. 7:29 to play in this one. Here's a pass in off Max Clark, and it'll be picked up by Neese. Farson basketball, turnover Dubois. 8-point game. Here's Cree Jones down court. He'll give it up to Trevor Jones. Trevor Jones drives left side in the lane, gives it off, gets it back. Shot up, not good. Shot up, good. And a foul on Dubois is Kaysen Macy with the rebound and put back. And it's 36-30. Here's Macy to the line. Three-pointer, not good. And we'll get a violation on River Beasley, they're going to say. He was in the lane too quickly. And so with another chance, it will be Kaysen Macy trying to complete this three-point play, and he does. 36-31, 5-point game. This is as close as Farson-Eden's been in a while. Ryan Wells out top of the key. Left side to Clayton Rux. Now inside Max Clark. He thought about the shot, did not take it. Drives inside, lays it up and good. Max Clark's excited, and he should be. He's fouled, and he'll get a chance at a three-point play. That foul going to be the first on Kaysen Macy, as Max Clark now with 14 points. And the lead back to 7. His free throw is good. Max Clark having himself a game, and it's 38, 39, 31. 6:49 to play. The lead is back to 8. It was 5. There's Trevor Jones. Inside, Macy. Nope, inside it was Macy laying up and good, as I was wrong. 7 points now for Macy, and it's a 6-point game. Back and forth we go. Here's Clark from the outside. Jump shot, short. And coming up with the rebound is Neese. He'll give it up to Trevor Jones, and Trevor walks with a basketball. It just got up above his head, and he got his hand under the basketball. Turnover to Dubois. 6:20 to play. This is as big a game as there is, because it gets you in the game tomorrow if you win it. Here's Ryan Wells. Wells from Rux, back to Cody Wright. Wright, he just plays like he's about 25. Inside to Clark. Now Wells to the lane. He'll miss the shot, get it back, and lay it up and good. Ryan Wells, hustle play. He's got 11, and it's 41-33. 5:58 to play. Move in the lane by Creed Jones is not good, but he'll be fouled on the play, and we're starting to see fouls on every possession. And on Dubois, that'll be the 4th foul on Caden Chamley. So to the line, Creed Jones. 2 points, 2 for 2 at the line. First one on the way is not good. He'll get a second. 2-shot foul, as referee's got to step in and say, give me back the basketball. 5:54 to play. Jones back up at the line. Free throw on the way, not good. Rebound, Cody Wright. Those are 2 big misses. That could have moved them back within 6. There's Ryan Wells. He'll back up toward the midline, find Max Clark on the right wing. Clark brings it out top of the key to Cody Wright. Wright behind his legs and through his legs to Clark. Right side Chamley playing with those 4 fouls. To Ryan Wells. He'll dribble right side, can't go anywhere, avoids the double team, finds Clark. Inside, Cody Wright in the lane, shot up and good. Cody Wright's got moves coming out of his moves. He's got 14, and the Dubois lead is 10. 43-33, 5:13 to go. There's Trevor Jones. Trevor going to be double teamed. He'll bring it back outside to Cash Jones. Now right side to Neese. To Cash and to Creed Jones. Now Trevor Jones, top of the key. He'll drive the lane, kick it out left side to Macy, and he'll miss the layup. Rebound, Cody Wright. Wright down court to Clark. Back to Wright. You can start to see Farson getting a little tired as Cody Wright knocks down another shot. 45-43, timeout, Farson. We'll be back. I guess it was Dubois taking the timeout. 12-point lead, as Kyle Miller says. Let's talk about this lead. We'll be back. 4:41 to play in the 1A boys state semifinal.
You know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Welcome back. 45-33. Here's Cree Jones down to Macy, and then Aiden Neese with the rebound. He'll be fouled on the play. Foul on Dubois. Not sure who they call that on. It's going to be the third, however, on Clayton Rux. So 3 fouls on Rux, 4 on Caden Chamley, 2 each on Ryan Wells and Cody Wright. And to the line for Farson, it'll be Aiden Neese. Neese to the line. First one is good. So Aiden Neese now with 11 points. 45-34. 11-point lead for Dubois. Here's Neese's second free throw. In and out. Rebound, Cody Wright. Down court, Wells. Ryan will pull it out near the midcourt line. Set it up for Dubois. Here's Rux on the left side. Now Wright to Chamley. To Rux. He's in the lane. They're going to call Rux on the player control foul as he turned with his elbow and Trevor Jones hit the deck. 4th foul on Clayton Rux. .4:11 to play. 4th quarter. 45-34. Here's a shot up by Neese and a rebound by Cody Wright. He'll bring it out left side to Ryan Wells. Down right in front of the Dubois bench to Rux. Back outside Wells. Halfway through the 4th quarter, 11-point lead for Dubois. To Ryan Wells. Ryan through his legs, down the lane. Kicks it outside to Rux for 3. Not good. And then down on the ground is Ryan Wells. And Neese will fall over him. Let's see who the foul is on. And it looks like it's on Trevor Jones, his second. So 4th team foul on Farson-Eden. There's 9 on Dubois. 3:41 to play. Here's Ryan Wells with the ball out of bounds. He'll bring it in deep to Rux. Top of the key, Cody Wright. Wright being hounded on the play by Jones. That's Cree Jones. Outside to Ryan Wells. Round the court to Chamley. Chamley playing with those 4 fouls. Here's Cody Wright. He'll get fouled, no call, as Trevor Jones blasted him in the right arm. And then we'll get a foul called as Wells gets up. And that foul going to go on Ryan Wells as he blasted Cree Jones. 3rd foul on Ryan Wells. So a couple guys in foul trouble for Dubois. Clayton Rux, Caden Chamley with 4 fouls each. And 3 fouls each for Ryan Wells and Cody Wright. 3:20 to play, and Cree Jones at the line. He'll shoot 1 plus the bonus. Actually, he'll get double bonus, and he'll miss it. So Cree Jones hit his first 2. Now he's missed 3 in a row. 3:20 to play. Second free throw on the way is good. 3 points for Cree Jones, and it's 45-35 with 3:18 to play. Down court, Cody Wright. Wright, left side, Ryan Wells. 3-pointer, not good. Chamley will run down the rebound. Bring it back outside to Max Clark and Clayton Rux. To Ryan Wells. Now cross-court it to Clark. Clark dribbles, takes the baseline, and has his shot blocked by Neese. Clark gets it back, lays it up and good. Max Clark now with 17 points for Max Clark. Outside Neese to Trevor Jones. Jones, 3-pointer, air ball, rebound Max Clark. 47-35, here's Cody Wright down at the other end, lays it up and good. Coast-to-coast play by the Dubois Rams. It's 49-35, 2:23 to play. Cree Jones on the outside. Jump shot, not good. Rebound put back by Kaysen Macy, and we'll get a timeout called by Farson-Eden coach Rick Mickelson. 2:12 to play. It's Dubois 49, Farson-Eden 37. We'll be back on KWYW, and we're streaming on YouTube at WYO Today.
Heinz General Store has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at heinzgeneralstore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store is a proud sponsor of Wyoming Indian basketball. Let's go, Chiefs! Dubois Medical Clinic wants to wish the Dubois Rams the best of luck at the regionals. When it comes to healthcare, Dubois Medical Clinic is here for you. They provide services for all members of your family, and they offer a sliding fee scale for qualifying patients. Schedule your appointment today. For the first-rate medical care in close to home in Dubois, count on the Dubois Medical Clinic. For more information, see their website at chccw.org. You may schedule your appointment online. Go Rams!
Welcome back. Dubois leads this one 49-37 with 2:12 to play. They've played 3 quarters over at the Event Center, and Bighorn leads Wind River. The score 42-39. Bighorn 42, Wind River 39. Here's Ryan Wells. Back to Clayton Russ. Now to Ryan Wells. 2:06 to play as Wells brings it across the timeline. Finds Rux. Now to Clark. Wells down the lane. He'll be fouled on the play, and that's going to be 5 fouls for Aiden Neese, the big man for Farson-Eden. And no, they changed their mind. It'll be the 3rd foul on Trevor Jones. So they keep Neese in the game with 1:59 to play, and Ryan Wells will go to the free throw line. Wells, 11 points, now 12. As he hits the free throw. Good ball game here, 50-37. Dubois 2 minutes away from a berth in the state championship game. They have not won a state championship since 1994. They won it in 93 and 94. And first they got to get there. So 50-37 as Wells stepped over the free throw line. And it'll be Farson-Eden basketball. Here's Trevor Jones. He'll step back, throw up the long 3. It's good. Wow. Timeout, Farson-Eden. Trevor Jones having himself a night. He's got 15 points for Farson. It's Dubois 50, Farson-Eden 40. 1:46 to play. We'll be back.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Welcome back. Cody Wright fouled on the run wildly down court as he made his way through Farson-Eden defenders. And that'll be team foul number 6 on Farson-Eden. So it'll be Dubois basketball with 1:39 to play. They lead 50-40. And here's Cody Wright. Wright going to back things out to Ryan Wells. Wells heading into the lane, tries to find Max Clark, and he throws it away. Down court to Trevor Jones. Lay it up, not good, and a foul on Max Clark on the play. So it'll be the second foul on Clark, and that'll send Trevor Jones to the line. 1:24 to play in the fourth. 10-point lead for the Rams. We did get a third quarter score in update over at the event center, and after 3 quarters it was Bighorn 42, the Wind River Cougars 39. First shot up by Jones, not good. So Jones will get a second. Jones in this game, 15 points. He's now missed 3 free throws in a row. Jones back up at the line. Shot on the way is good. 9-point lead for Dubois. 50-41, 1:24 to play. Here's Rux, and he'll be fouled by Trevor Jones, and Jones can't believe it. But Rux now will go to the other end and shoot free throws for the Rams. 7th team foul, and that's foul number 4 on Trevor Jones, a leading scorer on this Farson-Eden team. So Rux will shoot 1 plus the bonus. He has not scored in this game. 4 players have scored for Dubois. First free throw by Rux, not good. And coming away with the rebound is Kaysen Macy. Down court, Trevor Jones, he'll drive the lane. Shot up, good. And a timeout taken by Farson-Eden. The lead is 7, 50-43. Trevor Jones with the beautiful move inside. 1:11 to play. We're back after a break.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Welcome back. 1:11 to play. Dubois 50, Farson-Eden 43. And it'll be Dubois basketball as Farson-Eden out in the full court press. 7-point game. And Dubois with the basketball. They'll inbound it to Ryan Wells. Just who you wanted if you're Dubois. And we'll get a foul going toward the hoop is Cash Jones. His first foul, and Ryan Wells will go to the line. First foul on Cash Jones, and we'll get Neese back in the game, Aiden Neese for Farson-Eden. Rick Mickelson, Farson-Eden coach, has done everything he can do to keep the Pronghorns close. Here's the free throw from Wells, not good, and we'll get a violation on Dubois, and it'll go to Farson. So at the free throw line, Wells steps over the line. They've called that a lot in this game. I think this is the 4th time. 1:04 to play, 7-point game. Here's Creed Jones. We'll get a 3-pointer by Neese, not good. Rebound put back by Trevor Jones. It's off the back of the rim, and it'll go out of bounds and be Farson's basketball with 52 seconds to play. So Farson with the ball under their own hoop. Dubois with the 7-point lead. Here's Creed Jones outside to Cash. Now Trevor Jones, he'll launch the 3, not good. He'll get the rebound, missed the putback. He was off balance. Rebound Max Clark to Ryan Wells. Dubois 40 seconds away from a state championship berth, first since 1994. Here's Ryan Wells as he dribbles around. 30 seconds to play. To Max Clark. Inside Cody Wright. Shot up good. And it's all but over. 52-43. The Dubois Rams 18 seconds away. Here's Trevor Jones. Timeout taken on the play. What did they call? They call a foul or what? It'll be Dubois basketball, I believe. I don't know what he called. He never said. He just took off to the other end of the court. So Dubois basketball, 16 seconds away. Here's Cody Wright. 2 rucks. Down court toward Ryan Wells. He'll run it down. 10 seconds. 7 seconds. Inside, outside, Max Klar. He'll go toward the hoop, throw it across right to Kyle Miller with 0.3 seconds to play. Dubois will represent the 1A West in the 1A Boys State Championship game tomorrow at the Ford Wyoming Center. Max Klar, his teammates, they're celebrating in front of the Dubois bench. Congratulations to the Dubois Rams. Dubois 52, Farson-Eden 43. Congratulations, Dubois. Going to the state championship. We're back after a break. This is Dubois Rams basketball on KWYW, and we're streaming on YouTube at WYO Today.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Dubois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment. Let's go Rams! The Dubois Rams boys and girls basketball teams are headed for the playoffs, and Wyoming Community Bank of Dubois, Riverton, and Lander is leading the cheers. Go Rams! If you're looking for a residential mortgage or business loan in Dubois, contact Katie Becker at Wyoming Community Bank at 502 West Ramshorn. Katie knows the area and she knows lending. For a banking relationship that will stand the test of time, drop in and see Katie at Wyoming Community Bank in Dubois. Member FDIC. And once again, go Rams.
Welcome back. The Dubois Rams will represent the upper country in the 1A Boys State Championship game tomorrow. They'll take on the winner of Saratoga and Upton coming up next at 5 o'clock about there. The first state tournament game is at 3:30 tomorrow. Congratulations to the Dubois Rams. They'll be in the 1A state championship game tomorrow. This game, it was back and forth throughout, and at the half it was Dubois 23, Farson 17. The lead grew to 9, and the final margin of victory to 9 as the Dubois fans, they're looking to bring another state championship home to Fremont County tomorrow afternoon. We'll be there, and we'll be on the call from the Casper Events Center as Saratoga and Upton take the floor, waiting for final stats to be delivered in the post-game show, brought to you by Click It or Ticket, as the Dubois Rams move on. 2 minutes to go. Bighorn now up 53-46 on Wind River, and it looks like Bighorn may get a slot, thank you very much, in the state championship game. Final stats for the Dubois Rams. They would shoot 20 of 42 from the field. That's 48%. 2 of 10 from behind the arc. That's 20%. And they would hit 10 of 16 free throws for 63%. On the other side for Farson-Eden, they would hit 14 of 37 shots, 38%. 2 of 6 from behind the arc. That's 33%. And go 13 of 21 at the free throw line. This Dubois Rams team would outscore Farson in all but the first quarter. 12-5 in the second, 13-11 in the third, 16-15 in the fourth. It was that second quarter which has been big in this state tournament for these teams. making their way toward the state championship game. There was 2 lead changes and 4 ties in this game. Individually, for the Farson-Eden Pronghorn, 3 points for Cree Jones. He was 3 of 6 from the free throw line. 18 points for Trevor Jones. He was outstanding. 5 of 15 from the field, 2 of 4 from behind the arc, 6 of 10 at the free throw line. He had 18 points. He also had 5 turnovers, 1 block shot, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds. So Trevor Jones with a big night for Farson-Eden. 9 points tonight for Kaysen Macy, 2 points for Cash Jones, and 11 points for the big man, Aiden Neese. He was 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 4 at the free throw line, 11 points and 7 rebounds for Aiden Neese, who made it through the game and played nearly 3 quarters in foul trouble. For the Dubois Rams tonight, happy stats all the way around. Ryan Wells, 4 of 10 from the field, 1 of 2 from behind the arc. He was 3 of 8 at the free throw line. Finishes with 12 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 5 steals, and played all 32 minutes of the ball game. Cody Wright went 8 of 16 from the field, 0 for 5 from behind the arc. He was 4 of 4 at the free throw line. Cody Wright, 20 points, 34 last night, 20 tonight. He's averaging 27 points a game in the state tournament. He had 7 total rebounds in the game, 1 assist and 1 steal, and he played all 32 minutes for the Dubois Rams. Clayton Rux tonight did not score in the game, but he had, great defense. He ended up with 3 rebounds, and he plays 28 minutes of the ball game. River Beasley finishes with a 3-pointer, 3 points, 2 rebounds in the contest for River Beasley. Max Clark, he was outstanding again, 7 of 14 from the field, 0 of 1 from behind the arc. He was 3 for 3 at the free throw line. 17 points tonight, 7 rebounds for Clark. He had an assist in the game and played all 32 minutes of action for the Dubois Rams. Jack Hinkle did not score, and that's it for the Dubois Rams. Dubois, they scored 16 points off turnovers tonight. Farson with 11. Total rebounds, 27 for each team. That was even up in the stat sheet. Second chance points, Farson on the boards with 14 second chance points. Dubois with 8. Dubois had 30 defensive stops. Farson with 27 in the game. Points off the bench, Farson with 20. And Dubois, no surprise here, with 3. Final score in this one, the Dubois Rams 52 and the Farson-Eden Pronghorns 43. Our Papa Murphy's player of the game tonight is going to be Max Clark. The big man on the inside was all about celebrating after the game. And for his celebration, Max Clark is our player of the game. Congratulations to the Dubois Rams. We'll be on the air tomorrow night about 4:45 with the pregame show as Dubois takes on either Saratoga or Upton, who are warming up. They're about 5 minutes from the opening tip of this one. So for everybody in the studios, for Kirk Baxter, hey, that's 7 games in 2 days. We'll bring you 3 more tomorrow. Could be 2 championships, could just be 1. But the Dubois Rams are in the 1A Boys State Championship game. For Kirk Baxter, for Travis Gupton, the sports director at the Wind River Radio Network, for Kevin Shields, the general manager, hey, we're proud to bring you these games. Special thanks also to Rusty Wirtz and all the people in the upper country and the sponsors of the Wind River Radio Network. We're out of here. We'll see you tomorrow for more Dubois Rams basketball on KWYW 99.1 FM. Good night, everyone.
In any sport, athletes face the chance of sustaining an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more, is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.
Is your resolution this year to be healthier? You may have made a commitment to improve your physical health, but don't forget about your financial health. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union is listed as one of the healthiest credit unions in the U.S., and we are the healthiest credit union in Wyoming, according to depositaccounts.com. Don't risk having your accounts anywhere else. Become a member today and accomplish your first resolution by becoming healthier. Financially speaking, that is. Federally insured by NCUA. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.